877-600-4264.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
One of the traditional methods of imposing statism or socialism on a people has been by way of medicine. It's very easy to disguise a medical program as a humanitarian project. Most people are a little reluctant to oppose anything that suggests medical care for people who possibly can't afford it.
Wow, was he correct? And we'll talk about this a little bit later. They're talking about a task force, a national surveillance system. This is unbelievable what they're doing. They will take this virus and they will take away our freedoms, get into our business, get into our stocks, get into how many doctors we see. You wait and see. Thank God we got President Trump sitting here, so he'll veto any kind of bill like that. But they love this. But first, let's talk about, did you get your money yet? Did everybody get their money? Every small business person get their money? I don't think so. Remember, this was supposed to start on the 3rd, the applications, and still on the 10th, they're still having problems. See, here's the problem with this whole program. First of all, when something seems too good to be true, it always is. Correct? We know that. Now think about this program. When I first heard it, I said, wow, a 2-year small business loan, 0.5% interest, no payments for 6 months, no personal guarantees. What, are you nuts? It's called the $349 billion payroll 8-week protection program. Are you nuts? Now, this Paycheck Protection Program will be the most important economic response to this virus. Nothing else will be as important to this virus as this Paycheck Program. And by the way, we really didn't need this Paycheck Program. If our Congress wasn't so lazy and started to change the laws and unemployment that haven't been changed since 1936, we wouldn't need this program. Everybody would be fine. That's for another day. So the Paycheck Protection Program is the most important economic response to the 10 or the 12-year debt building. What am I talking about? Well, if you look at the Fake Business News Network, everybody is talking about how this protection program, if you look at Fake Business News Networks, all their headlines, they're talking how this protection program is most important economic response to the virus. The headline, the most important economic response to, quote, the virus. That's what this program, the Paycheck Protection Program, to the virus. No, it's not. Virus has nothing to do with it. The Paycheck Protection Program is the most important economic response to the 12-year debt building, a stock bubble that was triggered by a virus, but was going to happen anyways. They keep labeling this, the minute we find a vaccine, the minute everybody goes back to work on May 1st, where everybody's got to wear a mask, everything's going to go back to normal. Are you nuts? I've been saying to my members for the last week, since this thing started. Matter of fact, 2 days after start, I said they're going to try to run it back up 50%. They're going to try to, most times when you get a crash, the first part of the crash, you get a rally right away. 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, a week the most, you go right back up to 50. You claw back 50% of those losses. And then if you can't get back up to the top, because see, the test is at the top. We're about 30% now. I think we're about 13, 14% away from the top. If you can't get back to that top and they can't break out through that test, the most important test is the top, not the bottom. Then everybody finally capitulates. They throw the towel in. Get me out, get me out, get me out. And I believe that's what's going to happen here, because you can see it in the energy. There's no energy in these rallies. The only reason why we're getting these rallies is because the hedge funds didn't make any money last year. They didn't make any money. Most of them didn't. So now they think, oh boy, I can make some quick money off the bottom here, because there's going to be short covering. It's the only reason why it went up. Our charts show that. But let's get back to this program. So the Paycheck Protection Program is not the most important economic response to the virus. It has nothing to do with it. It has to do with our debt building over, and it's finally hit. The virus pricked the bubble, boom. Now, this program they're talking about, this $349 billion payroll, this 8-week protection program, will be the most important defensive program ever in our history. It's going to be the first line of defense in keeping us not out of a recession, but a depression. Now, in 2008, when the market crashed, we wouldn't be here today. We wouldn't be here if Bush let the banks collapse. If he let those 8 banks go into bankruptcy, spread the asset among the other 8,000 banks and insurance companies, we wouldn't be here today. If Obama did the same thing, let those banks fail, we would not be here today. We keep on printing money to give them to losers. Why? Because the Federal Reserve, who prints the money, the members of the Federal Reserve and the 1 percentile, they have ownership in those companies. It's easier for them to fund those companies, keep them alive with stock buybacks to make them incredibly rich than rather taking that money and rebuilding the economy by giving that money to startup businesses and give that money to successful companies as a reward so they can grow bigger. No, they don't do that because they have their own self-interest. Their own self-interest. Why the hell give the money to a new startup business? Why give the money to a successful company? Let's bail out the companies we are in and we'll make a fortune. So what they're going to do now, they're saying, again, here they are. They're going to take care of themselves again. They come out with this program, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work, this paycheck program. It's going to fail. It's going to fail. Matter of fact, what does Wall Street banksters, gangsters, and the $2 trillion in government handouts have in common? Quote, a playground for fraud. Trump already fired his inspector general, whose job is to oversee the fraud. He's already 2 weeks, he's fired already. Can't do the job. There's so much fraud. This program where you're going to get this loan for 0.5%, this program is not going to work. It's going to fail. Because here's why. Your local bank is being pushed by both the Treasury and the SBA to get them done quickly. They're saying, you get those loans out quickly. That's Treasury and SBA. But wait a minute. You got to go to your local bank to get the loan. There's the problem. Why? Because they are not guaranteeing these banks 100% against their losses. They got to guarantee those losses 100%. So it's going to fail, and I'm going to tell you another reason why it's going to fail, because they're not guaranteeing those losses. And when I get back, I'll tell you other reasons why this thing is going to fail. And it's sad. It should have worked.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. The fastest drop in history, 3,000 points in 3 days. Wow, but we are right there with my color-coded chart. How many times did you say, listening to me, boy, he's negative, he's just a grumpy old man? And I kept telling you this would happen. And with my color-coded chart, it worked. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com, where you get the color-coded chart and you get my membership free for 10 days. And the best thing is this, that you can, without any work at all, at 2 o'clock, go to my site. We have a video posted of our portfolio stocks. Just select which one you want to follow. Every day, we tell you exactly what to do based on the color-coded chart. If you just follow those instructions to a T, then you're going to have the highest probability of being successful. Check it out, philsgang.com. Get it free for 10 days, the membership and the color-coded charts. See you on the charts.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
When the markets open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position fun, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Shut up and sit down.
Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
This morning, the Federal Reserve announced $2.3 trillion. They're going to pour that into the economy. Huge loan program, in addition to the trillions that have already been pledged. And so how does this help the economy? More specifically, Larry, how does it help small businesses?
Well, okay. This is the...
He doesn't even know the name of it. Listen to this.
Right now, on regards your first question, we just want everybody who needs these loans to get them.
Well, it's not going to work that way. As I told you, first of all, this deal that they came up with, which is a fantastic deal, 0.5% interest, are you kidding me? 2 years, no payments for 6 months, no personal guarantee, no collateral. Well, you nuts? You think the banks are going to go along with that? The only way the banks would have gone along with that if they were told by government that they're going to back every loser loan. Every loss, they're going to get paid, not to worry. They didn't do that. They didn't do that. They started out with that, but they didn't do it. Let me tell you, the problem with government programs, and I told you about this just last week, I think it was, political programs always fail. These are political programs. They're infected by politics. Government programs are always failing because of politics. I told you the story last week about Central Park. In 1980, the mayor of New York City said, I'm going to build this ice skating rink. It's going to take me a year and $1 million. 6 years later, it wasn't even done. 6 years later, there was nothing there. There was some site work, that's all. And $13 million. Trump comes in, he says, let me take it over. I'll build it. Let me start from scratch. He did. He got it done in 4 months and under budget. Now, what is the difference? Is it that Trump is a terrific builder and they had all dopes on the other project? No. As I told you last week. Because when Trump took it over as a private person, he didn't have the politics involved. What's the same thing with this? This sounds like a great idea. Let's get to the small businesses and let's get to the employees checks immediately. Let's get them immediately. Sounds like a great deal. But here comes politics again. The banks were involved. And because the banks have to run, you got to go to your bank to get an SBA. Remember, you got to go to your bank. And they go to the SBA for you. So now you got it back, got to go to your local bank. And the local bank's not going to do these loans. So here's what's the problem. The banks now are owned, first it was first come, first serve. Now they're picking the winners and losers. Now they're putting people through a rigorous investigation just like you get a regular SBA loan. And by the way, the SBA loans, it takes about 3 months, 2 to 3 months to get your okay. That's it. 2 to 3 months, you'll get them the thing in the mail that says you've been approved. Then it starts from the actual time that you put your application in, the day you mailed it in or brought it to your bank, to the day you're sitting down and getting your check is usually 4 to 6 months. They do 60,000 applications a year. They did 500,000 applications in just 2 days. What are you, nuts? They can't even get the 60,000 through. How are they going to get 500,000 through? And then the banks have to sign off on them. And the banks are saying, wait a minute, I'm going to give out a loan for 0.5% and I'm mostly guaranteed? All right, then fine. I'm going to look at my best credits. So the program, the person the program was designed for is getting screwed. The program, that's always happened with government programs. The people that the government's supposed to help, they always end up screwing. It's just like the government always tells you we're going to raise the minimum wage. Every time they force minimum wage up, who gets screwed? The very people they designed it for. What are you, nuts? So this is happening again. This is not going to get done. They're going to have to revamp this, and they're going to have to finally give a full guarantee. And part of the program, remember, everybody's supposed to get a $10,000 check within 3 days. Let's see, 10 days later, nobody's seeing a check for $10,000. Next part of the program we're just talking about, we get 0.5% interest, 2 years, no payments for 6 months, no personal guarantees, no collateral. They're not going out the door. They haven't even started with those. Matter of fact, they're supposed to start, I think the application is supposed to be looked at, start on April 3rd or 4th. And April 10th, they started to look because they're fighting with the government. The banks are fighting with Treasury and the SBA, saying, I'm not going to do these crazy loans. I need full guarantees. So they are starting the loans, but it's going to be to people who don't need this kind of loan. They're going to loan to people who have enough. They only loan to people who have enough money in the bank to cover the loan. Banks loan. They're going to loan to people their own money. The only people they're going to loan to are very strong credits, very, very strong credits, who have the same amount of money in the bank, that they're applying for the loan. Do you see what Goldman Sachs and all the banks are doing with mortgages starting this week? You now need a 700 credit score and a 20% down payment, or you can't get a mortgage anymore. You know, everybody's making this deal like the biggest deal ever. What didn't Trump learn with the ice skating rink? He took it over because he always knew government fails at everything. They fail, one, because they're lazy, they're inept, they have no incentive to do anything. You think the government has any incentive to get this thing done? None. You think the banks are going to take losses? Of course not. This was a big dream of Larry Kudlow. This is another Larry Kudlow dream that's flopped. It's not going to work. They got to revamp this. But even so, this should have never happened. We should have never been here at this point to have these kind of loans for people. How did we go? You know, again, they're blaming it on the virus. It's not the virus. This is a result. These loans of a 0.5% interest, 2 years, no payments for 6 months, no personal guarantees, no collateral, as a result of 12 years of stock buybacks, where companies no longer had to make profits to get their stock to grow. And it was only to make sure that the rich got richer. And everybody else got loaded up with debt. It's just unbelievable. Hey, we're going to come back. We're going to talk about gold. I told you gold to follow me in gold. We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the markets open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
When the markets open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
I've signed up, and I've learned an incredible amount from Phil and Steve. The staff at Phil's Gang gives platinum-level service and stock recommendations. You know, it's as simple as that. At the end of a month or so, I've always been in the black. Phil's Gang is a class act. I'm happy to be a member.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. How many times did you say, boy, he's negative about the stock market? He's just a grumpy old man. Well, it proved out I was correct. Myself and my chart, color-coded chart. Tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell. Hey, it's free for 10 days. Check it out. You get the color-coded chart, and you get my membership. Both free for 10 days. This time, you're not going to be surprised when the market crashes. You will be positioned perfectly. Check it out, philsgang.com.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Look, with all the trillions of dollars that's being spent right now, rightly spent by the administration, how will this get paid for? Will small business owners be expecting to see in the future much larger deficits, higher interest rates, higher inflation? Should we be planning for that? What are the plans to fund this?
The threat of inflation is nil.
Wow. What a lie. The threat of inflation is nil. This guy should be put in prison. I'm serious. To come on national television and to tell the folks there's no inflation when they're printing another $2 trillion, and they'll probably print another $2 trillion on top of that. We have $262 trillion global debt. We have 23 trillion national debt. We have budget deficits that got to be paid for, and we have to print money or borrow money for that. We are so loaded with inflation. Are you kidding? Why do you think gold is going up? I kept saying to my members, but 3-4 months ago, I said, we're going to make most of our money in the gold market, in gold mining stocks, and not, I'm not talking about the bullion. I'm talking about gold stocks and gold mining stocks. Look, and I don't like saying what we're up, because I hate that. When I hear people do that, it drives me nuts, right? Because nobody can guarantee you what you're going to make in the past. But we'll try to we'll duplicate it. We're going to do our best, use our color-coded chart. Tells us when money's going in, money's going out. But our GLD is up 14%. Our GDX is up 31%. How many times do you hear me tell you, join my gang, try it for 10 days, free. You get your color-coded chart. You get the membership, and follow me at least on gold. Every day at 2 o'clock we post all of our portfolio stocks. Gold's one of them. Do exactly what we tell you to do in that portfolio, and you'll do well, as long as you don't go off the reservation. And it's free for 10 days. And we even tell you during those 10 days, don't even use real money. Just do it on paper until you're convinced the color-coded signals work. When it tells you to buy, you buy. You got 10 days to prove me wrong that the color-coded signals don't work. What do you mean there's no inflation, Larry? You were the same person who said there was no housing crises. You're the same person who told us, and you got finally booted off CNBC, don't pay attention to the bond market. Don't pay attention to the bond market. Bond yields are starting to tank. They're starting to invert. And this is the housing crash started to invert, which tells you all the time when they start to invert, when all of a sudden you start seeing the 3-month Treasury becoming higher than the 10-year Treasury, that's telling you that the economy's in real serious trouble. Real serious trouble. And you have inflation. Look, the only place to be right now is in the stock market. Now, let me tell you why. It's the only place you can fight inflation. There's no other place you can fight inflation except the stock market. The only place. But you got to be in the right stocks. You got to find the stocks that are doing well in this market, this kind of circumstance, what's going on. Look, I am telling you, gold is doing well. And you look on our chart, and we hit all the breakouts. Every breakout turned green, showed us the institutional money was coming in. When the stock market was collapsing, those 3-4 days, remember, it went down almost 4,000 points. Our gold stock was showing us buy signals. Are you kidding? As a matter of fact, even before we bought gold, we shorted gold. And we shorted gold. We're about average in our gold. Shorting, making money went down, was like 25-30%. Now we turned around going the other way, buying them. Because what's the difference? We just reverse the way we're investing, because our chart's telling us the money is now coming out. That means it's going to go down. Money's coming in, it's going to go up. And you got 10 days to prove I'm not telling you the truth. I mean, this is ridiculous. So going back to this loan, this is terrible what they did. I don't know what happened to Trump, but he's got to fire Kudlow. He always gets him in this trouble. Because, first of all, the SBA, every loan, you want an SBA loan, I don't know if you know this or not, you got to go to a bank. And they give you the loan, and the SBA guarantees it. But the hoops you got to go through is incredible. Just a regular loan takes at least 4 to 6 months from the day you put your application to the day you close. Yes, sometimes you can get an approval very quickly, but that means nothing. You got to go through the hoops. And boy, you're going to have to go through hoops on this. So the banks now have turned around and said, screw this. You're not going to guarantee us 100%. You're just going to partially guarantee us. Why would I do that? They said, well, we want you to hurry up and do it on first come, first basis. Remember, they were supposed to start on the. Everybody's supposed to get $10,000. Every businessman is supposed to get $10,000 within 3 days. They were supposed to start. It was called the disaster relief assistance. Start on the 3rd. Nobody's getting their checks. Here we are, the 13th. That's why they called it disaster. At least they're honest. They were honest. They called it the right name, finally, Disaster Relief Assistance. It's a disaster. They named it disaster because they had to know nobody was going to get those checks, or few people are going to get those checks. But the one that's got to really help is the loans, for the small businesses. They need those loans. The people that work for them, they need that money. They need the payroll. and they're not getting out, all being delayed. See, you can't, see, politics gets involved with everything, and I'm surprised. Trump knows what, he was involved with the Central Bank of New York. He understood, Central Park. He understood what happened with that. He knew the only reason why Mayor Koch couldn't get the deal done wasn't he had a bad crew over there. It was because all politics, everybody wants a piece of it. It's the same thing. Now, Pelosi wants a piece of this. Everybody, but look at Pelosi, what she did with her bill. She filled it up with all kinds of pork to please AOC and her socialists. And Trump said, no, if you pass this, I'm going to veto it. So the only thing right now is to get the hoops they're going to put you through is going to be brutal on the SBA loan. We need to revamp this now, overnight, and say to the banks, look, we're not going to use you. We're going to have a meeting with Bezos. Let's get Bezos involved with this. Say, Bezos, we're going to give you, the government's going to give you, okay, your banking certificate. You are now a commercial bank. We're going to fund all the money to you, to your bank, the Amazon Bank, the Amazon Bank. Get it out. Those checks would have been out in 3 days. These bank loans would be going out now. And all he's got to say to Bezos will guarantee you're not going to lose not one penny on any of the loans. We need your expertise in getting things out. And name one person in this country that'd be better than Bezos in moving stuff around. Remember that saying, money from helicopters? Well, let them put up these drones and fly over your house with a drone and they drop you a check. I'm being serious. It can't be a windy day, of course, but weather permitting. But my point is, he knows how to get things done. You're going to have such a mess between the local banks are getting screwed by the government. And they just, the SBA doesn't have the facilities to do this kind of loans, or the banks. It's crazy. It's just insane. All right. So we've been working on, and the stocks that you're going to start making money on are your gold stocks. And let me tell you what's going to happen with this market. They're trying to do everything they can to get to 2,800 on the S&P. I've been saying that to you for the last few weeks, and it's not going to work. They're having because there's no volume, there's no energy. I mean, you got to buy stocks. And right now, the whole game has changed. Corporations don't know right now if they get this money, if they can use it for stock buybacks. Investors don't want to buy stocks because they know they're so overpriced right now. Incredibly overpriced. They're not buying. So this is a mess, but it's still the best place to be in the world to fight inflation and to make money and to help St. Jude. Hey, we'll be right back with some stocks.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. How many times did you say, boy, he's negative about the stock market? He's just a grumpy old man. Well, it proved out I was correct. Myself and my chart, color-coded chart. Tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell. Hey, it's free for 10 days. Check it out. You get the color-coded chart and you get my membership. Both free for 10 days. This time, you're not going to be surprised when the market crashes. You will be positioned perfectly. Check it out, philsgang.com. Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. How many times did you say, boy, he's negative about the stock market? He's just a grumpy old man. Well, it proved out I was correct. Myself and my chart, color-coded chart. Tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell. Hey, it's free for 10 days. Check it out. You get the color-coded chart and you get my membership. Both free for 10 days. This time, you're not going to be surprised when the market crashes. You will be positioned perfectly. Check it out, philsgang.com.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. The folks have no idea what this is going to do to our country. When they print $2 trillion, it's air. It's not backed by gold or anything else, just air. The government, the Federal Reserve, which is not government, I should say, is not government, they take away, they steal from us. They steal from us the value of the dollar. It's the same as if they came in your house at night with a gun and a mask and robbed your dollars. But I have more respect for someone who came in my house with a gun and a mask, that he would take that chance to walk into my house with a gun and mask. I'd have more respect for him than I do the Federal Reserve. They're stealing power from your dollar. The reason they lie about inflation, because what stops inflation, remember, is raising rates. But these liars on Wall Street, the banksters, the gangsters, remember, they always lie and say there's no inflation. Because to admit to inflation, they have to admit to raise interest rates. That's why Larry Kudlow sat here and lied. I mean, where's that guy? He just lied. He said there was no inflation. Listen.
Look, with all the trillions of dollars that's being spent right now, rightly spent by the administration, how will this get paid for? Will small business owners be expecting to see in the future much larger deficits, higher interest rates, higher inflation? Should we be planning for that? What are the plans to fund this?
The threat of inflation is nil.
Are you kidding? So he's lying. You know why? Because to tell the truth that there was inflation, you have to raise rates. And if he raises rates, all his friends would be mad at him. All his buddies, all the Wall Street guys, all the 1/100th of 1 percentile who control the Federal Reserve. the 1 percentile. Think about the 1/10 of 1 percentile. They control everything. They control the market. They have all the wealth. And you think they're going to raise rates and stop this gravy train? Are you kidding me? This printing of $2 trillion, just like when we had in 2017, they're going to do the big tax cut for everybody. Who ended up benefiting? The large corporations, they ended up benefiting, even though the real tax they paid was 11%. It was never 35%. It was 11%. They paid off Congress for the last 10, 15 years, favors. Their effective rate was 11%, never 35%. So the only way that you can fight the inflation, do you really think printing $2 trillion is not inflation? You got to be nuts. You got to be nuts to think that. So you can fight inflation, not buying houses. You can fight inflation buying gold. But I wouldn't buy gold, the bullion. You can if you want, okay? But to me, you buy the gold stocks. Buy the gold stocks, GLD. Buy the mining stocks, GDX. And we're up beautifully. It's not too late to get in. We just started. So join my gang. It's free for 10 days. And during that 10 days, at 2 o'clock, we post our portfolio of stocks. Here, just give you an example. Other than our gold, we have called Phil's 5. We've been in these stocks for over 4 years now. We tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell, but most important, when to get out. When to get, just like our gold. Our gold stocks now, our members are up in GDX 31%, GLD 14%. They sleep at night because they know we'll have them out in time. They'll always be out. 75% of you people lose money because you're never out in time. Take a look at your 401k. But think about this, Caterpillar. Caterpillar, when we shorted Caterpillar, we had about at that time we had about a 15% gain on Caterpillar when we shorted it. Okay, now today we're up. We went the other way, and now we're up on Caterpillar 12%. So we caught it going down, we caught it going back up. Our golds in GDX, GLD, they were both down about 15, 20%. Now they're back up 31, 14%. So now we caught them on the way down, we catch them on the way up. That's the beautiful thing. Goldman Sachs, we shorted it was 36%. 36%. And when we shorted, okay, now we don't have a position. We just started a small position. Caterpillar, as I said, we were down 12%. We shorted it, made a profit 12%. Now we're up. Now we're up nicely, about I think about another 12% on the way up. Intel, we were down. We shorted Intel. I think we were short. We had about 12%. Now we're up about 5%. So my point is that we by staying with these same stocks right here every day, and our gold stocks, and we have other bonus stocks. By staying with these stocks every day, we know what we're doing with these. And we make our decisions using the color-coded chart that identifies for us when the money is going in and money is going out. And we'll prove that to you. We'll prove it to you in a 10-day period. You don't have to pay a penny for the chart. You don't have to pay a penny for the membership. And you'll see, by staying with the same group of stocks year in and year out. But you got to be in the stocks that are the most popular stocks in everybody's hedge fund and everybody's 401k, the most popular stocks. And you stay with a small group. And you become one, especially with the color-coded chart that tells you, identifies when the money's going in, when the money's going out. Then you can sleep at night. You don't care what's going on in the economy because you'll always be beating inflation and you'll always be making money by getting out in time. Anybody can get in a stock and make it go up. Few people ever get out before it goes down. Well, I'll prove to you the 10 days we do. You'll see it works. So just go to my site, philsgang.com, where it says Get Started, Working Investor Group, and you get it for 10 days free. At the end of 10 days, you can make a decision. You can decide, okay, I'm going to keep the chart. I'm going to pay for the chart. I'm going to pay for the membership, and I'm going to go I like to go to the classes. Or you can say, I don't want to go to any classes. I'll just keep my membership and my chart, and I'll just going to stick with the 5 stocks and the bonus stocks. I'm going to do exactly what they tell me to do every day in the video on those stocks. I'm going to follow it to the T because I don't want to have to learn anything. I don't have to know anything. I don't want to put any time in it. I just want to be making money. And over 10 days, we prove to you, you will. You'll see. Okay. Also, I want to play something for you in a minute here. But here's another thing they're doing with this virus. Here's another thing. They're going to take advantage of this virus. They're going to take advantage of this virus, and they're going to take more of our rights away. They're going to use this to take our privacy away. You watch and see. It's unbelievable. Now they're talking about they're going to start this a task force program. They're going to track our health. It's vital now to track our health because of this virus. Vital, very vital. Are you kidding me? And they're saying they're only going to track just a small part of our health. Are you nuts? Once they get started, they're going to track, they're going to have our medical records. Remember, they've always tried to get our medical records. They couldn't do it. But now with this virus, they'll get anything they want. They're going to track our medical history. They're going to get access to all our medical records, including how many times we went to our doctor, our dentist, the hospitals. They're going to get all our financial records. You watch. This is just the start. For years, they've been trying to create a database to get all of our information, especially medical records. They always wanted to have access to our medical records. They always they always tried to. They always put bills in, and it always failed. But this time, it's not going to fail. You watch. And what they're going to do now, they're going to have a federal mandate. Okay, it's going to be a healthcare ID card. It's going to be a database. They will now mandate patients to provide details regarding their personal lives, their habits, who the doctors they see and all that. But worse, you're going to have to now, when you go to a ball game or you're going to go to a baseball game, football game, you're going to have to now get in the gate. You're going to have to present a card. Listen to this. This guy's absolutely right.
I can see a year from today when they have a vaccine, if you want access to a sporting event or to a concert, you're going to basically have to have a vaccination card showing that you've been vaccinated against the virus.
Yeah, you're going to walk down the street just like the Nazis, right? You got your papers and these. This is nuts what's going on. But all I can do for you, I can't change government, but I can do one thing for you. I can make sure that you're going to feel comfortable being a gang member. You will make money, and you will be helping St. Jude. I can guarantee you that, okay? But I can really guarantee you a good night's sleep. Join the gang. It's free for 10 days. What's better than that? See you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to